right there addressing the VA scandal that has plagued the Obama administration. I want to bring in Democratic Congresswoman from the state of California, Karen Bass. Donald Trump speaking about the VA scandal, and yesterday here in Philadelphia, we did see a lot of division among Democrats. Those Bernie supporter voices heard loudly here. How united does this party need to get? Donald Trump says, "Make America great again," and Michelle Obama is saying it's pretty damn great already.
Well, I agree with Michelle Obama. It absolutely is great, a great country. And you know what? I think that we're coming together. I mean, at the beginning of the convention, when we gavelled down, it was a bit raucous, but by the time the evening ended, especially after Michelle Obama's speech and Senator Sanders' speech, I felt like the room was united. And I think you're going to see that every day. Now, today there will be a roll call vote, so I'm sure you will see the Sanders voters cheering and all of that. But just mark my word, by the time we get to the end of this evening and tomorrow, we're going to be a united party.
Part of the reason for that division, though, is the tension in this country, the violent outbreaks we're seeing day in and day out. The more they continue, how much does that hurt, whether it's President Obama's position or Hillary Clinton's campaign? The fear-mongering that some say Donald Trump is doing is only fueling things. People are scared.
I absolutely think you're right. But you know what we have to do, and the challenge for Democrats, we have to figure out how to turn all of that hateful energy into the energy that we need to turn out voters to make sure that he never gets the keys to the White House. I think that his message has been dangerous. Their convention was very dark and scary, and I think you're going to see hope coming out of the Democratic convention, and you saw it last night.
But that hate that some say Donald Trump is spewing, we're already seeing it here in this country, and he's not the president. Obama is.
Well, Obama might be the president, but when you're talking about the hate that we are seeing, I hate to say this, but part of that is in reaction to Obama being the president, and I think that Trump has definitely tapped on that pulse in the same way George Wallace did, in the same way Goldwater did, and just like the two of them, we're going to make sure that he never gets to the White House. You know, I think that there is so much more good in our country, and that is really what we need to focus on.
Are we recognizing all of the right people, all of the faces in this country? We're seeing the Philadelphia Police Union condemn the Clinton campaign for having speakers of fallen African Americans, their mothers speak, but there's no representation from some of the families of the officers who have been killed. Are we considering everyone?
You know what? If you look at the hall of the Democratic Convention, I think you see all of America, and you compare that to what you saw last week, where you saw just part of America. I think it's great that we are going to honor and acknowledge the mothers tonight, the mothers of the movement. And, you know, the violence, when you're talking about in our country, you're talking about it coming from a variety of different directions. And I think that people in communities are working hard day in and day out to prevent the violence. And I think what we've seen has been unfortunate, but to lay that on the doorstep of the Obama administration, our Democrats, I think that's completely wrong. And I really hope that Donald Trump at some point learns how to tamp down his message, because it's a very sad message to have in our country right now.
Michelle Obama's message was heard around the world last night. Across the board,
wonderful.
People say she won the night. How do you keep that message? How does Hillary Clinton take that momentum Michelle Obama has and make it her own? Hillary Clinton is plagued by likability and trustworthiness issues.
Well, you know what? I think that all of the speakers that you're going to see over these next couple of days are all going to contribute to that. And I think by the time we get to the highlight of our nominee taking the stage tomorrow night, I think you are going to see, or Thursday night rather, I think you're going to see a tremendous amount of unity and support. And I believe that she can take that message and hit a home run.
I know there's one speaker a lot of people are looking forward to, and that is Bill Clinton.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me on.
Karen Bass from the state of California. Much more ahead from Independence Mall right here in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. You are watching